Euro currency opens up the week moving lower, something that started on Friday. Recall on Friday we traded as high as 111.5, moved lower. Today we continued to move lower, getting all the way down to 110.5 as the market kind of tries to get its sea legs under it following last Friday's non-farm payroll number and the bid to the dollar. Now, later this week, we do have an ECB meeting where they are expected to cut rates, but the bigger surprise came on Friday when the non-farm payroll number, which came in weaker, but maybe not weak enough to prompt a 50 basis point cut from the Fed. Ultimately, we will get this all sorted out between this week and next week with an ECB meeting this Thursday and a Fed meeting next Wednesday as to who is going to cut and by how much. But ultimately, the market right now pricing in 25 basis point cuts from each central bank, with still the possibility of a 50 from the Fed, but that possibility is dwindling. Again, seeing the euro move up as high as 11.5 on Friday, closing today at 110.5. Now, what does this mean for volatility? Well, check out that CVOL index over at cmegroup.com. You'll notice that really since the end of August, we've seen volatility drifting lower, despite the fact that we've seen some pretty aggressive price action. We have, as the market has moved lower as of late, volatility has moved lower as well. Lastly, let's talk about positioning. What are speculators doing? Well, as of last Tuesday, speculators were adding to their net long positions, something they've been doing since early July. In fact, in early July, they were net short positions. They reversed out of those and then have been continuing to add to their net long positions ever since. Now, this occurred prior to the non-farm payroll number, prior to the bid to the dollar, and prior to the recent sell-off that we saw in the euro. So it should be very interesting to see what happens when we get this Friday's report from the CFTC. So opening up the week, the euro continues to move lower, closing today at 110 ahead of the big ECB meeting, which comes Thursday, followed by next Wednesday's FOMC.